Now co-host of Squawk Box, genius guy. So, Andrew, the people are crushing the establishment. It must be time to change the rules, right?
Well, that's what some people would say. And some people look at this as a stick-it-to-the-man opportunity. And they say that the system has been rigged all along and that this manipulation, which is what it is just doing it just in reverse. I'm not sure everybody fully understands what's happening here, insofar as even when you have a hedge fund that is the, quote, loser, who the losers really are, which historically are pension funds and pensioners. So I understand the dynamic at play, and it's remarkable, and it's a lesson for everybody in so many ways. But at the same time, it's become a Ponzi scheme that has gotten more than a bit out of control.
A Ponzi scheme. You know, I watched Wapner with Chamath Palihapitiya today, and Chamath's take was Redditors did out in the open what the bigs do behind closed doors, move a stock. If it's good for fund managers at idea dinners, why not for day traders on Wall Street bets?
You know, look, I think that I caution those who are out there thinking that they should buy into this stock, because the truth is that there's no fundamentals behind what's happening here anymore.
Right.
And we can decide that the hedge funds that have gotten together over the years have created their own fictions in truth as well. But at the same time, there was some fundamental basis for what they were doing. It wasn't just made up out of nowhere. This is a company now, GameStop that has a market cap of something on the order of $24 billion. You could buy Delta Airlines or you could buy GameStop. I mean, that's what we're talking about here. And I think there's a lot of people that are being drawn in by the likes of Elon Musk and Chamath Palihapitiya and others who think that they're sticking it to the man. But the question is whether they're ultimately going to be sticking it to themselves.
Yeah, you covered the fallout from the 2008 financial crisis. Banks were to blame then. Elizabeth Warren today criticized hedge fund and wealthy investors, writing that for years they have treated the stock market like their own personal casino while everyone else pays the price. It's long past time, she wrote, for the SEC and other financial regulators to wake up and do their jobs. Are there consequences that might come out of this? I mean, you've used words like Ponzi scheme and untruths. Yep. That doesn't sound stable.
Well, look, at some point this is going to unravel. It's almost impossible to believe that it doesn't. And when it does, there will be finger pointing, as there always is. The question is, who is going to be finger pointing at whom? Are the speculators going to acknowledge that they were simply speculators, or are they going to say that there was predatory behavior and that they were induced into this? I would also suggest to you that there are professionals now who have co-opted this movement. There are people out there now that are betting along with those retail investors today. So there's a very unique dynamic at play. The question is what regulators could do. To some degree, this is happening all out in the open. And that is something that we've all wanted. You want transparency. But this is such a unique situation. And if there are real losers in this, they will likely be the retail investor.
Up 134% during Biz Day. Incredible. Andrew, thanks so much. You have a big guest tomorrow.